Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Inshallah, in today's video, we will be learning about heaviness and lightness of letters. So, we'll start off with the heavy letters. And heaviness is called Tafkheem, which is the fattening of letters when you make it deep. So, to make the heaviness of a letter, you have to bring the deepest part of your tongue towards the top of your throat up to the roof of your mouth. Doing this will fill your mouth with reverberations or echoes of that letter. So an example would be ha, ba. So there are 7 letters of ista'la, which is another name for heaviness or tafkhim. And there are khussa, daghtun, qidh. And right here is where we have them from right to left, how heavy they are in respect of level of tafkhim. So ba is the heaviest right here, and ha is the lightest of the heavy letters. So these letters, the Ghain, Kha, and Qaf, when they have Kasra, they have partial tafkhim because when you pronounce them, you only bring up the deepest part of your tongue. While the rest of the Ista'la letters, which are the Ta, Va, Sad, and Dad, most of your tongue comes up. The deepest part of your tongue and the rest of your tongue. So you would say Qi, Ghi, Khi. So you don't say Ghi, Khi, or Qi. It's Qi. So you have to make sure that you say it with the right part of your tongue. So then we'll move on to the light letters. So these are called the letters of Tarqeeq, and Tarqeeq means thinness, so it's the opposite of Tafkheem or heaviness. So its definition is it's a thinness that enters the body of the letter so that your mouth isn't filled with the reverberations or the echoes, so you don't raise the back of your tongue. So I'll give you a couple examples for these letters. Da, G, He. It's like the articulation points for these, they can vary, but you don't try to fill your mouth with echoes and bring the back of your tongue up. So all the letters of the Arabic alphabet are light, except for the letters of Ista'la, which are what we just talked about. Khussa, daghtun, qidh. And these letters, Alif, Lam, Ra, are special because they're sometimes heavy and sometimes light. So in some cases they could be light, in some cases they could be heavy. So, and then these letters that we said, Dal, Jim, Ha, Ain, Fa, Tha, Kaf, Mim, Ta, Ba, Ya, Sin, Shin, Za, Waw, Hamza, Ha, Dhal. All these letters are the ones that are light every time you say it. So for these letters, the correct pronunciation would be Da, Ja, Ha, Fa. You can't say Da or Jaw or Ha or Wa. That's making it heavy, so you have to keep your tongue flat, which will guarantee that it won't make it heavy. So if you keep your tongue flat, it'll be Da. Keep it pushed down to the bottom of your mouth. So now we're gonna move on to the letters that are sometimes heavy and sometimes light. Like we said, there are Alif, Lam, and Ra. So we're gonna start with Lam, and Lam is heavy under only one condition. And this condition is that it has to appear in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and before the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, there has to be a dhamma or a fatha. So when the name of Allah, or it can be when the name of Allah is at the beginning of the verse. So if you stop a verse and the beginning is Allah, then you have to use Tafkheem or make it heavy. So here are some examples for these situations of Tafkheem and Tarqeeq of the lam. So right here in this first one, we have the 30th ayah of Surah Maryam, which is قال إني عبد الله آتاني الكتاب وجعلني نبيا. So as I highlighted in blue right here, you see the dal, it has a dhamma, and if there's a dhamma before a lam, then it makes the lam heavy. So Abedullahi, and make sure you pronunciate both of the lams. Abedullahi. And then for the next one down here, the second ayah of Surah Al Imran, which is Allahu la ilaha illa huwa al-hayyul qayyum. So because it's the start of the ayah and it's the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you're saying Allahu, which you have to do tafkheem and make it heavy, and because it's the beginning of the ayah, you don't have to look behind it. As long as it's the beginning of the ayah, it's instantly heavy. So here we have the ayah 115 of Surah Al-Ma'idah, and it's قال الله إني منزلها عليكم. So in blue right here, you have the lam. There's a lam before the lam. So this lam has fatha, and right here, there's the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and you have to make it heavy because there's a fatha. So it's قال الله, and you have to make sure that you pronunciate both of the lams for the heaviness of the lam, the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So it's قال الله إني منزلها عليكم. So here we have an example of a light lam in the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it is يرفع الله الذين آمنوا منكم والذين أوتوا العلم درجات, which is the 11th ayah of Surah Al-Mujadala. And here, because there's a kasra before the name of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the lam has to be light. So make sure يرفع الله, make sure it's not heavy, and you pronunciate both of the names. So يرفع الله. And a quick note is that all lambs are light in every situation except for the ones that we discussed in these previous slides right here. These three. If there's anything like it with a dhamma, or it's at the beginning of the ayah, or fatha, then it will be heavy. But other than that, it will be light. So, alhamdulillah, we've reached the end of the video, and next video, inshallah, we will continue the rest of these letters that are sometimes light and sometimes heavy with the alif and the ra. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.